Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 7 of Munch
Wow.
with Ben and Jen. This is Jensen.
This is Benjamin. Hello.
This is Ken. 7 episodes already. Wow, I didn't even count.
Okay, yeah, this is the 7th episode, and this is a Tuesday evening. So every Tuesday at 9 p.m., we come to you, Jensen, together with Benjamin and Ken. And this was conceived to bring more hope, inspiration, and positive energy to all the advisors across Asia. So,
Woo.
hey, Ben and Ken, who are the advisors or who are our friends who's already on the show with us? Let's read their names out. Come on.
Okay. We know that we have Kelvin Lee
Yes, Calvin.
and we have Melvin
Calvin,
To
Melvin.
and Kelvin Melvin very rhyming.
Yeah.
Okay. The last but not least, who we have?
Who we have?
We have Ken Long as well joining us.
Hi.
Yes, we
Yes, Ken
have
Long
the
be sharing with
Sky
us as
Dragon.
well.
He hails from Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tian Long joining
Yeah.
us.
He's a
Good.
larger than life character. The first time I saw him on stage in Singapore at the MDRT day last year, amazing energy, man.
Yes, that's definitely the truth. So, Ben, would you like to introduce today's program? Who are our three important people or leaders that we'll be showcasing on the show? Okay, now Ben is not exactly receiving us because of the internet connection. So this is your show, Ken and Jen.
No problem. As I've just now said, beginning of the before it went live,
Yeah.
I've always been talking to myself since I was young, so it's fine. At this moment, we have we have 47 people viewing at this moment. Thank you,
Whoa!
47,
Cool! Let's deserve some applause. Yay!
and asleep.
I tell you now. So to all our viewers watching tonight, because somehow at this time of the day in Singapore, we are experiencing some kind of internet connection lagginess error. I don't know if Ken is getting me here. So tonight we
Yeah,
have yeah
getting you
okay
loud and clear.
okay good. So tonight we have according to the theme of the show is called Leaders Lead or Show the Way. So we have three MDRT leaders who will be coming on the show in video segments to speak to you about how they lead their teams, how they motivate their teams, how they achieve their MDRTs, and how they train their people to do their MDRTs. And more importantly, during this COVID-19 situation, the pandemic that made many parts of Asia in lockdown, Singapore in circuit breaker, how can you go about leading your people? Hey Ben, are you in already? Okay, Ben is not
Um,
hearing us yet. Now, Ken.
Benjamin is suffering from very bad network issues and technical issues.
Yeah, Benjamin is suffering from a lot of bad network and technical issues. Okay, so now to the how many of people are on the show? To 40 of you, 40 plus of you on the show. How has your week been? Have you done a lot of video conferencing? Uh, Especially the advisors, what kind of new methods and uh, guidelines are you using in getting to your prospects and getting to your clients? You know, in the business of speaking, so being a speaker, we have shifted our model quite dramatically.
Yes,
So
very dramatic.
yeah, so most of our sessions are now done online. Not most, are all sessions are now done online. Yeah, in fact, I just saw Tian Long online on Saturday morning where I did a session for his company. So
Wow.
yes, now Ben, are you still there or not, Ben? I know why. I know why you're not connected, Ben. Because today is a special day for Ben. Hey, Ken, you know what's a special day?
Yeah, today is Benjamin's birthday.
Yes, Benjamin's birthday.
So this today he is 140. No, not 100. How old are you? Or must we keep a secret? Is it Benjamin?
How old are you, Benjamin?
At It's immaterial how old Benjamin is. Benjamin still looks so young. Look at his skin, so
Yeah,
sharp, so
man.
youthful.
So youthful, Benjamin. Okay. Now, the time now check. We are about 5 minutes past 9. So tonight we are going to have. Oh yes, actually I should put up the names on the screen so you know exactly who we are. And if you would like to stay connected, that is our social media handles. And you could see that in Singapore, all our hairs are getting longer. Okay, so my hair is getting longer. Ken's hair is getting longer. Benjamin's hair is always looking like that because all our barbers hair salons are closed. There's no way you can get
Yeah,
even a haircut.
yeah,
So unless
definitely.
you cut your own hair, right?
But I wax my hair, so my hair looks still quite 眼刀 lah.
Okay, very good. Okay, Benjamin is definitely not hearing up, but never mind. So,
He's
now
trying his best, like trying his
yeah, lah,
best.
he's trying his best.
So
Okay, let's look at all our viewers and our audience. Oh, Annabelle asked how old is Benjamin? Shall we review?
um, I know
He's
40 still got change lah.
yeah, he's younger than 40, but older than 50.
Yeah,
Young
40 still got change.
Younger than 40. Later, when Benjamin can hear, then together at the end of the show, we sing him a happy birthday song, okay?
No problem. I will
How
warm up my vocal cords till then.
Benjamin is now only replying on the chatbot, man. Okay. He said that he's 18 years old. Come on, man.
Okay, we have 60 people online now.
Okay, now we like this sharing today where we have Tian Long, 11-time MDRT member, agency leader from Malaysia. We have Kelvin Lee, who was the former president of FISMA, and he has 6 MDRT in his agency. Then we also have Melvin To, who is an MDRT agency leader himself. We like their messages to reach as many advisors as possible. So do
Yes,
us this
yes.
favor now. Do us this favor. Click share and share this to your Facebook so that all your advisor friends, all your insurance consultants, life planner friends can immediately get notified and they can tune in to listen to the 3 amazing agency leaders on their MDRT motivational messages. How about that? Okay,
Yeah,
click share.
I'm sure these 3 agency leaders, when they share their messages through the videos that we're going to play later, I'm sure all agency leaders and even FAs in the region, Malaysia, Taiwan, even Indonesia, who are watching even India, they can actually learn a few things from these leaders, how they run their agency and how they run as a personal growth to themselves.
That's right, how they run their agency and how they run as a personal growth to themselves. Now we do not see Benjamin already. I don't know where he is. He probably lost some connection, but it's okay. So now, Ken, this is our show now. Okay, so in every week
Okay,
show, yes,
the very important thing, I realized that every week before the show happens, a lot of my customers and a lot of friends always feel very lost during this period of time. This has happened in the beginning of the CB period, and when our government uh, introduced an extension of the CB period, I tell you, this is lost times two, maybe times don't know how many times. If I were to tell you that I never felt lost during this period, I tell you I am not telling the truth. The truth is you always feel lost in this period. It's a matter of very loss or slight loss. So I want to share a very nice quote that I saw today. So this is what
yeah.
I learned from Zig Ziglar.
Zig
I'm sure some
Ziglar,
of
the sales guru.
yeah, the sales guru. I knew about Zig Ziglar 10 years ago lah, but he don't know me. I know him. He don't know me lah. So what Zig Ziglar shared today, 17 hours ago. Sometimes you find yourself in the middle of nowhere, and sometimes in the middle of nowhere, you find yourself.
Hey, yes, okay, friends. We experienced some lag earlier on, and therefore you couldn't really hear us or see us. And let me introduce you my young prince here. His name is Kayan. Hey, Kayan, say hello.
Hello.
Okay, and then this is my princess Kazan. Kazan, say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, they knew that I'm doing a show tonight, so they can't wait to appear on the show. Yeah. Okay.
Because you
Yes. Okay. Okay, and then this is my princess Kazan. Kazan, say hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to show Ken and Ben on the screen now. Let's take a look at our three gentlemen. Ta-da! You're on air. Yeah. Okay, Ken, I don't know why, but you're not. Oh, yes, Ken and Ben. Some internet connection issues, and therefore we are hang again. So I'm just going to show my screen. Okay. Yeah, we are hang again. I don't know why. Okay, so I hope you can see me now. Okay. This is totally interesting because we are not only dealing with a pandemic, we are not only dealing with circuit breaker and lockdown or MCO in Malaysia, we are not only dealing with in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, there is also a city lockdown, we are dealing with slow internet. And they always say when you choose between, if you have to choose between internet, between Wi-Fi, okay, and staying alone for the rest of your life, you know? Serious, okay. Yeah, okay, hey, you keep your voice coming, Okay, Ken, can you speak? Oh, you're not hearing you. Okay, Ken and Ben, can you lock out and come in again? You get out, you lock out and come in again. Our system is not picking you up. Okay, so yes, they are hearing me live on the screen. So to all the viewers tonight, we have 80 plus of you. Let me run through the list. Hi, Hanjie, good to see you. Hey, Helen, good to see you again. Yes, Tianlong is laughing to Benjamin, or Benjamin laughing to Tianlong. Oh yes. So Annabelle, good to see you again. Now you can see that I'm having a one-man show here, not because I won, but rather because of the internet lagginess, and we are not able to connect so well on the video screen now. Now I'm gonna see. Hold on. Is this playing? Okay. And we want to really let the internet stabilize before we play the videos of our three amazing leaders. Tianlong, Calvin, and Melvin, if you are hearing me, if you are seeing this, could you just leave a message and say yes? Okay, everyone who is hearing and seeing, can you just leave a message and say yes? Well, our show is like a gathering of industry players. Like we have a lot of people coming in and they're saying hello to each other. We need more than 5G and stuff. Hey, I tell you, although you're speaking, I can hear Ben and I can hear Ken, but our system is not picking you up. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Okay, so to all the viewers, we hope this internet shows the way. Now we like to show you the first video that is by Tianlong. So Tianlong recorded a video to share with you how he is dealing with the current COVID and pandemic situation and how he keeps his business going and still continue to ace as an MDRT qualifier and producer. So Tianlong, I'm going to play your video now and let's see it right away.
Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Tian Zhong. I'm an 11-time MDRT member from Malaysia. Very happy to see everyone here today. In the last few weeks, I've been talking to a lot of agents in Malaysia and also across the region. And the conversation topic has always been about finding the best skill, finding the best method to engage our client
Yes,
to
it's
continue
playing.
with our business.
I don't know why your voices
however,
are not
in the very initial stage, one thing that we did not talk about is the state of mind of our agency force. If you have been to one of my presentation, one of my speeches, you will know that I'm a big believer of mindset over skill. I believe that only with the correct mindset, you are able to apply all this amazing skill that you have learned and apply them effectively. That's why today I would like to share with you a topic I've been sharing a lot in the last couple of weeks. with a lot of my agent friends and a lot of agency members. And the topic
Yeah.
is called creating positivity. I think one of the reasons why
I will try again.
we
Because
have
now
been
your both
negative,
videos are hanging. You're
myself
not moving
included,
it.
in initial stage of movement control in Malaysia was because of all this uncertainty that we are facing. And with so much uncertainty, we worry. And that's a very natural human behavior. Okay. So if you're not getting positivity from somewhere else, if you are not getting positivity from the people that you need to get it from, what else can you do but to create it yourself? Okay. It's actually not as hard as you think when it comes to creating positivity. Okay. And one of the easiest way to create positivity throughout your day is to have lots of yeses. Okay. Because I think, we have read a lot of research, when you have yeses in your day, yeses create this hormone that's called dopamine. We have more dopamine, you feel excited, you feel energetic, and then, you have a good outlook of life. Okay. So how to create yeses? 2 simple steps. Okay. Number 1 is that you should break your day into small, short-term, attainable goal. Okay. And I think the best way to do it is in a 3 hours interval. For example, 6 to 9 o'clock. I will set goals. The night before, I already set. I'll set goal from 6 to 9. I want to wake up at a certain time. Okay. I want to get myself ready, including combing my hair. Okay. Some of you might need to put on your makeup. And I want to have a healthy breakfast. And I want to be customer engagement ready. What does it mean, customer engagement ready? So when you are ready to engage, that means that, if your prospect call you and be like, can you turn on your video right now? I want to talk to you through video call, and you are ready for it. So what you wear, the way you look is all important, okay? And then from 9 to 12, I'll write down, I will contact 2 customer and 1 prospect. The best way, of course, is to call them, okay? I'll read 5 pages. So these are all very simple things. I'll do 5 minutes of stretching. Okay, so you have a long list of to-do lists from 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 3, and then you just keep ticking them off because every time when you tick something off, you accomplish a task. So that's a yes. Every time when you accomplish a task, it's a yes. Okay, so you want to do something simple. From 9 to 12, calling 2 customer, is that easy? Yeah, I think it's quite easy. Calling 1 prospect, is that hard? No, I don't think it's hard. Okay, read 5 pages. I think it's very easy. Do 5 minutes of stretching. I think that's also very easy. Okay, so that's the first thing. Have small, attainable, short-term goals throughout the day so that you can keep ticking them off. So when you tick them, you create yeses. When you create yeses, you create this dopamine feel-good hormone in your body. Okay, and then you will turn from a negative mindset into a positive mindset. The second thing that you can do is to actually have a detailed recording of your day. So I started doing it since last week. So I break my day into half an hour interval, and I write down everything that I do throughout the day. If you can see, which I'm sharing with you right now, even when I shower, when I go to the bathroom, I write it down. There's 2 reasons why I do that. One is that at the end of the day, okay, when I want to do an evaluation of what I have done, okay, so let's say if I feel like, I've done a lot of work, then I can tell myself, okay, then I can spend like 4 hours, 5 hours binge watching, movies, and do the things that I really, really, really want to do, okay? Or if you can say yourself, oh my God, I actually did not do a lot of work throughout the day, so you have to maybe make it up a little bit, watch less TV and that sort of thing. And number 2, again, it's a feel-good factor. If you look at it, if you look at your schedule throughout the day and you realize that you actually have done a lot of work, then you can tell yourself, oh my God, I actually do a lot of work. I never realized that I've done so much work, but I actually have. So I think that the only way to keep you moving forward and is to be positive. The only way for you to apply all this amazing new technology, new skill that we've been learning on a daily basis is, to be positive. There you have it, folks. I hope you have enjoyed my sharing today. And if you like to follow me on social media, go ahead. You are more than welcome to. And until next time, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. I'll see you very soon.
Okay, thank you very much, Tian Long. Thank you. Hey! Yes. So to all our viewers, you've just heard from Tian Long, who is an 11th-time MDRT member from Malaysia. So a few key points he mentioned. One of those is have a bite-sized approach towards your goal. So you have a big goal and you cut it down into small bite sizes. And there's a saying that says happiness is not given by others. is what you can give yourself. So Tian Long's approach to positivity or positive energy is the same. Don't wait for people to give you the positive energy, but have the positive sense or energy in you. Yeah. And you know, when I first met Tian Long, that was in 2018, I believe. 2018. So I was at his company's Fly to MDRT final sprint event. I was the opening keynote speaker. And after I met him, so he's a guy who is full of charisma. He speaks very well, and as you can tell from the video, he's full of energy and he's full of this positive vibe in him. So now, whatever you have heard, that is in a couple of minutes of sharing, I invite you to touch base with him. He's connected on our show right now. So look for his name, Tian Zhong, and that is his name on Facebook. You can get connected with him, text him, send him a message, ask him a question right here, so that we all like to bring the right people together. Because at the end of the day, this industry is sometimes a bit lonely. Yeah? You know, as an advisor, similarly like a speaker, you know, you go to appointments yourself, you go and prospect, then you go for client appointments, and you do a lot of things yourself. Yes, it's great that we have an agency and we come together, and therefore we need to build a community of people together where we can encourage one another. If you look at all these comments that we are having and the number of people on our show right now, we have 80 over. We have people from Cambodia again. So to all the Cambodian friends, thanks for always being supportive and coming onto the show. We have Fish, we have Long Kim, okay, In Kim, yes. Then we also have people from Malaysia. We have many friends in Singapore, and definitely here to support Kelvin. Kelvin supporters. Okay, can you write? Yeah, me. Kelvin supporters. Yeah, hey, Ken, I so want them to hear your voice, but because of the internet connection, Ken is speaking, but the voice is not coming in. Probably a bandwidth issue, but never mind. Okay, so you're seeing Jensen live here. I'm right at home in my what we call a home little studio, and now the time now is about 9:30. So let me share with you the next video that we are looking at. Okay, the next video actually we want is the MDRT leaders share how they're building or leading their agencies during this COVID situation. So you have heard from Tian Long. Now what about Kelvin? Kelvin, I've known you for a good number of years. I've known you for a good number of years. Kelvin, I think when I first knew you, you were manager. Then got promoted to a director. I was really happy for you. Kelvin is a leader currently with 6 MDRT qualifiers in his agency, and he yay! Applause! Yay! Okay. He was also the winner of Digital Agent of the Year for the Asia Trusted Life Agents and Advisors Award in 2019. So last year we saw him receive the award in Bangkok, where the awards night was held. And Kelvin is also the former president of FISMA, the Financial Services Managers Association of Singapore. So this man has a big heart, has a lot to give. Hear from him in this 5 to 6 minute video of he will give you his step-by-step and formula and strategies on how he built his MDRT qualifiers in his agency. Kelvin, it's your showtime.
Hello everyone, this is Kelvin. I hope everyone is well and safe during this COVID-19 and circuit breaker period. Thanks Ben for the invitation. As an agency leader, I'm more than happy to share based on my own personal experience what I'm doing at this period in order to motivate my financial planners to still achieve their MDRT during this period. To me, there has to be 3 things. Firstly, mindset. Secondly, digital skills. Thirdly, the target market that we should be focusing on. On mindset, the question is there anything that we can do during this COVID-19 period? Or just do nothing during this COVID-19 period and just take COVID-19 as an excuse not to do anything and just watch Netflix? In our group, in order to keep our team positive, motivated, and focused during this period, we launched what we call the 28 days challenge. In the 28 days, our financial planners will post online every single day about something positive that they do for the clients or they do themselves in order to help them in their business. It can be relating to a claim submission online. It can be relating to educating their clients on what they can do with the policies in order to tide over this COVID-19 period. Or it can be something relating to educating themselves on digital skills and tools that they can use during this period. And they can post it on any social media. It can be on LinkedIn, it can be on Facebook, it can be on IG. The whole idea is that they have to do something during this 28 days period to make sure that they stay positive. And in order to keep them going in these 28 days, what we do is that for every milestone, like X number of days, we send them nice little surprises, like just giving them a grapefruit delivery for the desserts that they love. And at the end of this 28 days period, okay, we will have a winner which is voted by the whole team. All right. And these winners will be that person who has the best post, the most positive post during these 28 days. And the whole idea is to have fun, stay positive, and motivated during these 28 days. On my second and third focus relating to digital skills and target market, let me illustrate it using what I call the MDRT formula for success. This formula for success will always be valid with or without COVID-19. The question is, are you adapting to it accordingly? In order to achieve the MDRT commission required, there's only 5 key parameters that we need to work on. Firstly is the number of appointments that you go for the whole year. Secondly is your closing ratio. For every X number of appointments that you go, how many can you close? Thirdly, the number of cases that's been closed in that closing appointment itself. Fourthly, your average case size. And last but not least, your average FYC percentage per case. So what do these 5 key parameters depends on? Firstly, on appointment, it really depends on the hard work that you put in. Let's say before COVID-19, you go for 3 appointments every single day. Now with COVID-19 and working at the comfort of your own house without any traveling time, could you go for at least 3 to 5 appointments every single day? Yes, okay, there's no more roadshows now, there's no more door knocks now, there's no more street canvassing now. But did you adapt yourself to other methods of prospecting? Example, getting referrals. Example, just doing an annual policy review for existing pool of clients or generating leads online. Secondly, on your closing ratio, it depends on the kind of skills that you have, right? You may have the best presentation skills, but with COVID-19, are you empowering yourself with the digital skills required for you to close a case? Most companies will have by now empowered you with remote signing tools. Are you familiar with all these tools? And are you familiar with presenting online, just like what I'm presenting now? Thirdly, okay, the number of cases closed depends on how holistic your financial planning is. There's different areas for financial planning, including wealth foundation, protection, accumulation, acceleration, and so distribution. If you were to do holistic financial planning, you should be able to close multiple cases. And next, your average case size depends on your target market. Okay, where your target market comes from. Do they belong to people who are fresh graduates? Do they belong to people who are high net worth, for example? All this will affect your average case size. And what target market are you focusing on currently? Yes, there's a lot of people who lost their jobs currently, and there's a lot of people who get their income reduced currently. But are you focusing on the right target market? There will also be people who are still well with their income. And these are also people who are very much concerned about financial planning during this COVID-19 period. And last but not least, your average FYC percentage per case depends on the products that you sold. So the MDRT commission required for this year is 110,800. So with 110,800 required, how many appointments do you need to have in this whole year in order to still achieve your MDRT? So assuming your closing ratio is 20%, a humble 20%, the number of cases closed, if you do a holistic financial plan, you should have at least 2 cases closed per appointment itself. And the average case size, assuming is 2004, a humble 2004, and the average FIC percentage per case is 30%. So with all these numbers itself, you will need 385 appointments for the whole year itself in order to achieve your MDRT. And if you break this down on a monthly level, you will need 32 appointments for that month. And to break this down into weeks, you will need 8 appointments every single week in order to achieve your MDRT. The question is, can you do at least 8 online appointments every single week to achieve your MDRT? Of course, the numbers that I put here are based on certain examples itself. You will just need to adapt all these numbers according to exact scenario. You may have different number of appointments per week, okay, depending on your closing ratio, your cases your number of cases closed, all right, your average case size, and your average FYC percentage per case. But work out this math, and from there, you'll be able to know the number of appointments per week that you need to have in order to achieve your MDRT. In summary, you just need to focus on three main things. Firstly, mindset. Secondly, digital skills. Thirdly, target market. I hope this video has been useful for you. Meanwhile, stay at home and stay safe. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kelvin. Hey. Yes, to Kelvin, thank you so much for the sharing. Now, you could see that Kelvin shared with us a very structured system and a process. So, allow me to bring you a few key points that Melvin has mentioned earlier. Kelvin has mentioned earlier. Melvin's coming up next. Kelvin. So, Kelvin talked about a mindset and a 28 days challenge. Yeah, so he gives his advisors a 28 days challenge. He also have the MDRT formula for success. I believe many of you saw his slides on the screen, how he calculated the formulas, the appointments, the closing ratios, etc. And Kelvin, being the digital agent of the year for last year, also focuses on digital skills to close case, okay? So you might know that Kelvin is an engineer by training, so he was a former engineer, and he has a very structured and systematic approach to talking about recruitment, talking about MDRT production. In fact, I think it was 2 years ago when Kelvin shared at the Singapore Agency Managers Conference, and he shared a very structured, very clear approach of how he used LinkedIn to do recruitment. And I think the video should still be on AsiaAdvisorsNetwork.com. So, Benjamin, I know you're hearing this, Benjamin Ang. If you kind of put the video link in the chat so that people can click on the video and watch Kelvin sharing on how he does recruitment using LinkedIn. That's right. So this talk show is for the industry. So it was conceived by me together with Benjamin. So Jensen Siaw International produces it in collaboration with Asia Advisors Network. So on Asia Advisors Network, you will see a lot of good resources, whether it's about sales training videos, recruitment training videos, industry development videos and writings. They're all there. So you can check that out, okay? So before we go to Melvin, the next leader, I want to share with you again what Tian Long, our 11-time MDRT member, shared earlier. So a recap of his important points. It is not so much about skills, but about mindset. So you think about this. If you strip away everything you know today, your skills, if you strip away every knowledge you've acquired today, that means how good you are in all your competencies, will you still succeed? Will you still succeed? And if you can answer yes, that means it's a very clear, you have a hunger, you have the drive, you have that willingness in you. So it's not about the skills, not about the knowledge, and not even about the experience. Because this industry is one of the few industries where an inexperienced advisor, planner, consultant, agent can do very well just in the first year. Okay, so Tian Long mentioned it's not about skills, but about mindset. And yes, the positive yeses that you give yourself, the 3-hour block, attainable goals, and also a detailed recording of your day. Now, I know we are all busy. We are all busy. But the thing is, how many of us track our own activities? Now, agency leaders like to track the agent's activities. But how many of us as leaders also track our activities? I give you a challenge. Why don't you start tracking your activities, whether you're MOC at home, lockdown at home, circuit breaker at home, and notice, like you track every half an hour from morning 9 o'clock to evening about 7, every half an hour, what are you doing? And then you will notice after a few days, you go back and look at how you are tracking, what you have done, and you notice that whether you have really been productive or not been productive. And monitoring our own activities is the important one. Okay, let's take a look at our viewers now. We have over 100. Woohoo! Okay, and we'd like to say hello to some of our good friends. Hi, Benjamin Low. Ben is a fellow speaker in the industry. It's good to see you. One of the most young, I cannot say most youngest. We are all growing younger. So a young and dynamic speaker, Benjamin Low. Good to see you. Hey, we have Agnes. We have Sharon. That is Mrs. Ken. We have Agnes Ng. Agnes Ng was the winner of Rookie Agency Leader of the Year. Okay, and we also have Pei Shi. Pei Shi was in, and hi Alex. Alex is a COT director. Hey Alex, Good to see you again, Jason. Okay, so for everyone who's here, we like you to, if we are hearing this very loud and clear. Now I don't know because we are live casting to you from the home studio right here. I'd like you to tell me whether you are hearing me loud and clear, whether the feed and everything is smooth. So if everything is good, you just write down in the chat group good or give me a thumbs up so that we know that the flow and everything is cool and fine. Because on my screen right now, on my computer screen right now, on the Facebook chat, I can't really see it moving. So I need your feedback and telling me, wow, we have 200 or 300 over comments now. Okay. Now, yes. All right. Yes, I can see that it is moving. Now, so you have heard from Tianlong, and Tianlong, 11-time MDRT member. You have also heard from Kelvin, who has 6 MDRT qualifiers in his agency. Next, I bring you another person. His name is called Melvin To. Melvin To is an agency leader. He's an MDRT qualifier himself. I first met Melvin in 2017, yes, or 16 maybe, yeah, where he came for the MDRT bootcamp. Then he clearly had a very clear goal, and of course he achieved his goals. And I think we first met in 2015. So for the past years, he has done his MDRT, and very importantly is, as an agency leader, his attrition rate in his agency was only 10%. Which means to say, most people who join him stay until today. So Melvin is going to bring you a very personal sharing. And there is a special guest in his sharing that you will see. All right, so let's hear from Melvin, who will share with you how he motivates his people and how he adds that personal touch to leading his agency. Melvin, over to you.
Hello everyone, my name is Melvin, and I'm also I'm an agency leader as well as an MDRT member. So today is more of like, I'll share with you during this COVID period, what do I do to so-called get my advisors to be engaged and inspire them. So normally the thing is that I will meet them every day. I'll meet them every day virtually. So normally my schedule right now is that from last week, actually I meet them every day 10 o'clock. I meet them till 11 or 11:30. This is my things that I do. So that example, to get them engaged. So I'm going to share with them about how they set up their virtual presence, about what is the virtual ethics that we need to do, the settings, the audio, how is it going to be. Then example, sometimes saying that I say that everything that they do, they must make sure that we can still engage the clients. So how are they going to do their presentations? How do they link up? After we begin to do role play. So the role play, normally I tell my guys saying that we can send message to connect the clients, but let's do a lot of preparations before we start engaging our clients virtually for the meetup, because we only got one chance to impress them. So I'll do a lot of role plays. Then after that, we'll break them into groups. I'll go to the different rooms to check on their role plays, give my feedback, and keep improving. So far, my team members have been start closing case already. So I think that's a good part. So one of the things that what you can do is that let them know that you are a leader that care. So what I did is that last Friday is a PH, right, public holiday. So I told them saying that in this circuit breaker there is no public holiday. I will still meet at 10 o'clock. The reason why I do that is so that they can all wake up early. So the example, so I asked my secretary to order McDonald's breakfast for them and their family members. So I just say that this is a surprise for all of you, and I just hope that you all have a good PH, a good Friday, as well as and with your loved ones. So I believe that in this period of time, let's not let our advisors to be too idle, keep them engaged. So this is the key part, and I believe that by keeping them engaged, keeping them to be always to be professional, give them a routine to follow everything, etc. Let them example to work on how to be a better advisor during this period. I think that'd be great. And this is my son. I want to share with you is that I want to be very real to them. You know, as and when I do so-called training, my sons will come in. I see it's the same thing. My clients will face the same things as well. So I tell them the example how to make the appointment to be fruitful, keep it 10 minutes to be short and sweet, deliver the main points, everything, etc. Alright, that's about it from me. You can see that my son also come and join me out of nowhere. I just want to say hi. You say hi? Okay, just want to say hi, and let's have a fruitful time during the circuit breaker. Alright, see you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Melvin. Whoa, and that was Melvin To with his prince in the video. The prince just sprung a surprise on him. So Melvin To sharing with you how he leads his agency, especially in this time of COVID. And let's run through a few important points that where Melvin has mentioned. So he runs a daily virtual meeting for routine. Yeah, Melvin is also a very systematic guy. Yeah. So he runs a virtual meeting every day, and he does role plays, he does practice virtual appointments and how you close cases virtually. So he will show cat. Yeah, he orders McDonald's breakfast for his people as a motivation. And in case you do not know, Melvin is also an agency leader who has very strong principles about family. He tells his clients, tells his advisors that after a certain time, he's not going to pick up his phone call because his time is for the family. I know this is like one of the things that you rarely hear. But he has a system in place so amazing well that his advisors will support each other after that certain time, and they will call each other instead of call him. Okay? And he is someone also, he can tell his client, I don't meet you after a certain time because I got to be home with my family. And amazingly, his clients have all adapted to his kind of personal family values, and he has continued to be an MDRT producer all these years. All right, so we had Tiang Long, we had Kelvin, and we had Melvin. Now, this is a time where they are on the show, and we also like you to put down any questions if you have. Okay, put down any questions if you have onto the chat, and then we can see what questions that you have. Oh, there we had something from Ronald. Hey, Winston, good to see you. Winston, has been a while. Yes, I'm looking through the chat, and we see who else is on the chat with us. Oh, Calvin says, great and sincere sharing. Melvin, certainly. Okay, hi, Ela. Welcome to the show. Now, this is the 7th episode already. Honestly, my co-hosts, Benjamin and Ken, cannot be here. Honestly, when we conceived this in February, within a month, we rolled out. And what happened was we just wanted to get to all the advisors across Asia as soon as we can. So we rolled out the show, and then we didn't have a circuit breaker in Singapore. Then when the circuit breaker came, we had to do it from home. And the plan was only to do like 10 episodes. But now, the 10 episodes will still be within the circuit breaker. So what we are doing is we are constantly evolving. Okay, Ben and Ken can hear me. My viewers here can hear me. Can you still see the live stream? Do you hear me? Because it seems that things have come to a lag again. Benjamin, Ken? Okay, so yes, okay, now. Yes, okay, now we are back on the screen. Melvin, I gave you a lot of airtime on the screen because, yeah, that was telling your story, ma. Okay, so now welcome back to this screen right now. All right, yeah, so I was saying that we originally planned to do 10 episodes and see what happens after that. So now within the 10 episodes, we'll still be in circuit breaker. Not sure what will happen to our friends in Malaysia. So with the extension, will there be another extension? But more importantly is, let us know if there is any themes that you like us to talk about and cover in the show. So far we have many friends who are advisors in Singapore coming onto the show now. We have foreign friends. And I'm also thinking of a few things. Example, this is a live stream to Facebook. And what we can do is, we can do this via Zoom. So I can create a Zoom meeting and Zoom webinar where a lot of people can come in. You can still see this on Facebook, but then you will have a lot closer interaction within the Zoom session. So within the Zoom session, we will also live it to the Facebook page, and we see how that takes off. Okay? So we want to say that we are very happy to be doing this. It's a heart from Asia Advisors Network, Jensen, Siaw International, and Munch, the very beautiful venue we originally hosted the talk. Is our heart to you. And we could see that there were a lot of very good supporters over the 7 episodes, like Helen, Annabelle, Kelvin, you were also with us last week. So now we are here for you. And many of you know me as a speaker and as a personal friend by now. Okay, so you know the kind of work that we do for the industry. We want to reach out in a way where we help more agents and advisors and planners do better, really. Today, I just got a text on Messenger on Facebook. It says that, Dear Jensen, this is so-and-so, attended your boot camp during this period. Now, me and a couple of people are feeling very low. We are feeling very lost during this COVID period. Now, is there a way we can tune into something? So I recommended them to this talk show. This talk show has no monetization involved, has no sponsorship. Everything that you see is fully from us. Okay? You notice that we are not selling anything. There's nothing of that sort. It is to give a platform to personalities in the industry and friends in the industry who has elites in the industry who has a lot to give, a lot to share, who has a heart to contribute. And then we produce this and it reaches out to a lot of people. So after episode that is produced, what will happen is you will see that this episode will be aired or shared on the Asia Advisors Network, multiple social media and media platforms. And that is our aim. We want to reach as many people as possible. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the chat right now to see if there are any questions for Ben, for Ken, or for our leaders. Hey, Li Wei, are you in? Li Wei, 你还在不在? Li Wei? Who else? Okay, we have a lot of encouragements for our MDRT leaders who shared today. Hi, Brandon. Brandon said this is the MDRT spirit. 李威讲又卡住了，对对，今天晚上上线啊，真的是网络这个速度不是很好Wilson is also one of our ardent fan, and who else? Anyone? Oh yes, Sok Chi from Cambodia. Iris. Okay. Now, yes. All right. Now, any questions for our 3 leaders? Leaders 还在，很好很好。李伟还在啊。OK， yeah。李伟，搞不好早一天啊，你录一个视频好不好？你也是一个非常杰出的 MDRT 领袖啊，所以搞不好一天你录一个视频，来我们在这个秀上面播放一下。Okay, Alex, we have more people joining in. Okay, so to everyone who is new to the show, this is not how it should be. This is not how it should be. Right, not Benjamin, Ken. This is not how it should be. You are supposed to be seeing 2 other faces, okay? Or if you watch our past episodes, you will see us 4 people in a very nice cafe-like looking place called Munch, where we are chatting away. So we had the world-class magicians who joined us. We had COT qualifiers. We had a lot of people joining us. If you want to watch the past episodes, all you need to do is on Jensen Siaw International Facebook page, you can look under videos or live videos. Those are the former past episodes. You can also go to AsiaAdvisorsNetwork.com where they also show the past episodes. Okay, not to mention our YouTube channels. Okay, so it's really good to see all of you. We are coming to 10 o'clock very, very soon. I'd like to invite everybody here now to log in or like us or be with us in this community at Jensen Siaw International. So the Facebook page is on the screen. And it is also the page you're watching the live cast right now. Okay? So to all our leaders, all our friends, now can I invite you to do this? First, in your comments, okay? First, in your comments, can you write something like cheer or high five or thumbs up? And this is for all our agency leaders who shared today. Tian Long, Calvin, and Melvin. Come on. Yay. Wow, a lot of people put yes. And who accidentally click cry? Okay. Yeah, who accidentally click cry? Yeah, and the crying, is it because the show is going to end or you want more? You want more. Okay, then the next thing is, I also like you to tell us, and you can put in the chat, who else would you like to be seen featured on the show? Okay, so far we have reached out to our community of advisors and elites and personalities in Singapore and the region. You have also seen finalists and award winners of the Asia Trusted Life Agents and Advisors Award. So who else would you like to see on the screen? And as a judge of the Asia Trusted Life Agents and Advisors Award, and since Ben is not here, so allow me to help him do a shout out to all who have submitted your entries and nominations. We have received over 250 nominations. Ben, did I get the number correct? Yes, I think so, right? Over 250 nominations, and now it's in the process of judging and finalists and stuff like that. So we certainly hope that deserving people, all the nominees are well-deserving award winners, and we look forward to seeing our friends in the Asia Life Insurance Circle get recognized on the stage. And this year, at the Asia Trusted Life Agents and Advisors Award ceremony will be very interesting because, this year everything has gone online. Okay, everything has gone online. So I won't give the cat away, or I won't let the cat out of the bag. But more importantly is stay tuned to AsiaAdvisorsNetwork.com, so you will see how we, I can use we work very closely together, how we are running the Asia Trusted Life Agents and Advisors Award for this year. I mean, especially the awards presentation and also the conference segment. All right, now time check is close to 10 o'clock right now. Let's check if there's any other questions we have. Any other questions we have for tonight? Anybody? Yes. Oh, hi, Corinne. Corinne, good to see you. Yes, and we have this person called Destin, I think. Is that your name? Let me check. Yes, Destin Lim. Awesome sharing, Destin says. Now I see on my Facebook, it is hang with my face there. So I certainly hope to all our leaders, our friends, our advisors, our consultants, our planners this evening, I certainly hope you have had a very pleasant experience. So minus the lagginess of the internet connection, the broadband, minus the little glitches here and there, definitely you will have benefited from Tian Long sharing, Kelvin sharing, and Melvin sharing. Okay? So next week on Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Next week on Tuesday night at 9 p.m. we will see you again on the show. So stay tuned to Jensen Siaw International Facebook page, where we will be announcing the theme and also the people we will be featuring on next week's show. And also go and log into AsiaAdvisorsNetwork.com and understand more about the content that they have for you, and especially good since nowadays we can watch a lot of videos and read a lot of things because we are all online. All right, so this is Jensen on behalf of Benjamin, Asia Advisors Network, on behalf of Ken from Munch, and on behalf of all my speakers from Jensen Siaw International. We look forward to seeing you live in person sometime in the near future. But for now, stay safe, stay at home, and stay healthy. Okay? And more importantly also, stay happy. All right, we'll see you the next week. Bye! And to all who is still online, and everyone, our friends who are still online, the show is not done yet, because very importantly, we want to sing a happy birthday song for Benjamin. Okay, nobody is joining me here, but I'm going to imagine that there are thousands of people joining me in this happy birthday song. So to Benjamin Ang, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Benjamin. Woohoo! Happy birthday to you. See you next week.